Hey guys, so the first thing we're gonna do, excuse the loudness, is obviously Gaga has really thick brows, and as you can see, I don't have thick brows like she does. I have really thin brows. So we're gonna shade in our brows. Now you can go as dark as she did, which hers is probably a really dark brown, but I don't have a brown that dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first just start kind of filling in my own brow, because hers, you can tell it's like a straight line. Like they literally drew like a line, and then from there started shading out. So I'm gonna do that. She goes from really thick brow to slowly start swooping into having nothing of a brow. And as you can see, let me try and get that a little more square. It goes up and down. So from here, it goes from here, arched up. I mean, my eyebrow could be a little more arched, but I don't want to have like a straight point and then down. So that's what I did. I got my brow like this. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is prime your eye all the way up to the lid. I'm priming my eye with a MAC paint pot, and like I said, I always forget to look up which paint pot it is, but I'll put it in an annotation. So after you primed your eye, you're gonna take your first eyeshadow, and what I'm gonna be using is actually a mixture of two, and the first main one that we're gonna be using is Tempting by MAC, and the second one is Mulch. And Mulch, we won't really be using a lot of Mulch, mainly Tempting. And Tempting is this color right here. Camera for this one right here. And we're actually just going to be applying that to the crease. So I'm getting that with a little fluffy stiff brush, and I'm using the MAC 217 for this. Isn't that it? Yeah, the 217. And I'm just going to apply that right from the inner part of my eye, flipping it outward towards the crease, just above the crease of the eye. As you can see, I'm not taking it lower down here, it's just in the crease, because hers is in the crease. And I don't think hers goes in all the way, but it's inspired. This is the way I want to do it, and I liked it. So we're just going to sweep that in. Take your brush and just sweep that in that crease, just like that. Just gonna sweep. Till you get that, and as you can see, I've only taken it to the crease. Now once you've done that, just leave that alone for a moment. Now I'm gonna go in with Retrospect, which is this shimmery, like creamish color. Oh, I don't think my camera's gonna let you pick that one right there. And that's Retrospect by MAC. And I'm gonna take the exact same brush and just apply a little bit on the tip, and I'm gonna apply that underneath the crease of the eye. And that's just gonna give it a little bit of shimmer. Now this is a really shimmery look though, you guys. So if you guys don't like shimmer, then I don't recommend you guys really doing it. So you're gonna somewhat blend those shadows together, not really, because you want them to be defining and stand out. So I'm gonna do that. And as you can see, you already see, well, you can see that there's two different colors. Now this is when you're gonna go in with the other color, mulch, whatever it's called, and just kind of add that at the end of the eye and sweep that inward. And start sweeping out and sweeping back in. And that's just gonna add a little more depth into the eye. I'm sorry. And you're almost done with the look. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush, and it looks just like this. It's a fluffy brush. I've talked about this brush before. And I'm gonna use that to blend that little line just a little tiny bit, not really, because you still kind of want to have that line. Okay. Now for highlight, you can use any light color. She's obviously wearing a white. I don't have a white eyeshadow, so what I'm going to be using is using the highlight that we have in the D squared sculpt and shape little thingy, and this is in a light, and it's this one. And I'm just gonna take that same brush and pack some onto the brush, go back and forth, however you guys do it. Get some on the brush, and you're just gonna apply it from the inward part of the eye, sweeping out. Now my camera may not pick this up as well as it looks on me or on the skin tone, but that's because the light is so bright, it just kind of takes a lot of that out. So, and you kind of want this to be dramatic. If you don't want it to be as dramatic, don't go with such a white. Go with a little bit of a darker color or something. But okay, so we're almost done. Like I told you, just a really crazy eyeliner. I'm not that amazing at eyeliner, as you can tell, but this one came out really good. This one didn't, but that's fine. The next thing you're gonna do is, now I'm using this lipstick. It's a really dark red. I'm trying to see if get the camera to focus on it. I'm gonna stop focusing it on me. There you go. I've never used this, but yeah. It's a really dark red, and I'm guessing hers probably was even darker than this. I'm gonna have to clean up the lip. So this is the complete look. Really out there lips and a really crazy eye. Now you can always go back and darken the brow, but I'm obviously not going to. But I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely tutorial. It's really Lady Gaga inspired, but yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys, and I will list all the products